go to the bank tomorrow because I'm a fucking idiot. I have to put the money in for the network, and now I gotta fucking open the draft. Oh no.
With a big play here, 78 yards on the pass and run.
There we go. You go right after the new guy here, Cassius Marsh.
That sucks, dude.
Oh.
Why don't you got, you know, overdraft. Well, you are safe. Because I think you get a $400 like points overdraft.
Yeah, something like that. This would be my third time.
They might leave it.
And it was only yesterday. So I just know it would be like.
What I would do is I'll get there everything, but like I told them to not process the payment, and then they when you did it, you please you will be $30.
Oh. Quarterbacks hate when they're called the game managers. That's always good. Attached to Smith through most of his career. He's managing some game tonight. 313 yards, 4 touchdowns. 28.
All right, nice lap.
300-yard games for Alex Smith are far.
All right, go ahead and run happy hour. I'll knock out a few things so you all know what's going on here, and then we'll just go ahead and get this thing going.
Your road speed 55, 4,500 seconds. Watch your speed, watch your speed.
First off, we don't tolerate any flaming or any form of retaliation within the game or in TeamSpeak here. We deem your attitude or language as defective. We may ask you to leave TeamSpeak the game as well if during a race. Retaliations will be dealt with immediately and harshly. First off, we race back to the yellow at all times. The incidents behind you, race back safely is not to cause a secondary incident. If the incident's in front of you, please lift and brake as not to plow into an already troubling incident. Lucky dogs and wave arounds can occur up until the last restart. Lucky dogs pit second time by, then advance to the front next to the pace car, then go around as the pace car gets a one-go signal. Wave around recipients get to wave around only if they stay out on the caution or in front of the leader and behind the pace car. When no one goes given, they can advance, but then must stay behind the lucky dog. Double file restarts. We do double file restarts, odds low, evens high. Leader has choice of high and low on a restart. On restarts, leaders must maintain pace car speed until green flag flies. There's only a 5 mph gap given between pace speed and when the green flies, but for only watching your surroundings and drifting. Any more than 5 over, there will be a penalty assessed in post-race, so please be aware of your pace speeds at all times. There is no blocking until 10 to go, and low lining is allowed at all times. We have a 2 in park rule here. If you bring out a caution twice by incident, you'll be asked to park. If you cause a yellow by self-spin, you'll get 1 freebie. A second self-spin will be considered an incident. If a driver plows a wreck that we later deemed avoidable in post-race review, he may receive an ELL. So if you feel you may be receiving a plowing post-race penalty, you might want to do an ELL just at that time, just to be sure to avoid any post-race penalty. Pit road and pit speed. Fake pitting is allowed, but please do it in an orderly manner. If you cause an incident because of unsafe pitting, you'll get a black flag on a restart. Pit speed is posted for each track at all times. Pit road speed and the pit speed entrance line will be given a race's DM. This entrance line will be watched by admin in the sky if there is one, and will be clocking your pit entry speed. Listen to your spotter. We are watching this line at all times. Tonight's pit road speed is 55 miles per hour. The pit road line is at the white line with the big word progressive. There's a blue line right above that word progressive. You must be at or below 55 miles per hour when you hit that line. If you are at 56 in front of the line and 55 on the next frame over the line, you're good. If you are 56 or more on the other side of that line, you have been considered hot pitting. If you believe you have just hot pitted on a green flag pit stop, you can clear your possible -1 lap post-race penalty by coming to a complete 0 mph stop on pit road, then proceed down to your pit stop. If you get a black flag for speeding, you will have to serve it, but by coming to a 0 mph stop for hot pitting, you will waive off any post-race penalty. If you hot pit while other cars are coming in behind you, we recommend that you move left towards pit wall and then do your 0 mph stop. Then proceed, avoiding those behind you from hitting you. If a caution comes out due to an incident on the track, we ask the person to step up, claim it, either over TeamSpeak or see in the chat, and then take the EOL. If there are 2 or more involved and neither have claimed, we'll ask if there is one, and at which time, if there's no response, then we recommend both drivers take the EOL to avoid any post-race penalty. If we find you at fault in post-race review and you did not take an EOL penalty, you will receive a -1 lap in the final standings. If this penalty results in the driver's second incident, then their time in the race will be stopped at that moment. There will be no racing deals at Extreme. If the post-race review committee deems the incident to be the fault of both, then whichever did not take an EOL will be assessed a -1 lap penalty. And as any other league, we each survive on donations. We also will be giving back in the way of trophies and televised events, but it can only happen with everyone supported at Extreme. You can donate to Extreme at any time simply by clicking on my PayPal link, or go to PayPal.com and use my email address as my PayPal account, and both are shown on the right in every Extreme TeamSpeak room here at Extreme. Is there any questions, comments, or concerns? All right. Is there anybody that needs to step away for a minute? I take that as a no. Okay. There's now 5:09 left. We'll go at the 4-minute mark.
There's nobody on it outside.
You know what I would do to confuse the shit out of everyone? I'd have Brady and shotgun position, and then the whole offensive line does not block them, and then just run all spread the fuck out so he has all those targets.
I do want to remind everybody that we still do have the Segment 3 promos going on. The $5 Name a Race program. Nobody did sponsor tonight's race, but we do have next week's and the week after that. They are already sponsored. Next week's race, I believe, is sponsored by Scott.
Yep.
And that will be at Talladega. And the following week, wait a minute, no, next week will be Daytona. The following week will be Talladega, and that is sponsored by Doug. So we still have the remaining 8 races after that can be sponsored, and we're also still looking for a Segment 3 associate title sponsor as well. And all these funds are gathered up and spit right back out to everyone in the league as a prize fund for the top 5 finishers. Also, Scott will be giving out 5 12-ounce coffee cups with the pick of your truck inside the cup. It's an insulated coffee cup, and it goes to the top 5 finishers in the league as well. Also, anyone who was not here last week that is here tonight, I will make sure that I give you the provisional for last place last week for last week, so you'll be caught up in the points. And be sure to get all the other guys that show up on Friday nights in here on Thursday nights, so we can get this track tested like it should be. Now, tonight's setup, I believe, is the same as the setup we used last time we were here, but I lowered the tape 5% for better stability, and of course no chance of blowing up, hopefully. So if we're all ready, let's do this.
Just like I told you in the meeting, we don't need anything over the top today. We got a good race car, we got a good driver, we got a good pit crew. All we got to do is
Brave.
10-4. Feel, bud.
Good luck, fellas.
Good luck. Good luck, Matt.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
So, right on, brother. I've got a good view of the
just me and you teammates, right, Doug?
And Matt.
Or was it Matt joined?
Yes, you did.
I'm just picking on you, Matt, that's all.